Dear viewers, this is Shashank and you're watching HW News. Right now, I am sitting with Mr. Rajat Shukla, who is a friend of Shraddha Walkar, who was killed by her live-in partner Aftab Poonawalla, and her body was chopped into 35 pieces, and her body parts was disposed into various parts of the national capital. So let's have a word with Mr. Rajat and try to understand if we could get some insights of the case. Rajat, how long did you knew Shraddha?
So I'm knowing Shraddha since 2015. 2015 to 18 was our degree, and I knew her till 2019. I mean, we were in constant touch. I was later also informed about the whereabouts, but 2019 was the last communication I have had with her.
So, have you ever met Aftab?
I haven't met, but there are friends of mine who have met.
So, did Shraddha ever told you as a friend? Did she ever informed you that Aftab is being violent, or because this kind of cases generally there is a transition which happens. There is a proper chronology. This doesn't happen overnight. So, did she ever complain about the discomfort, the mental harassment? Did she ever tell you?
So to tell you, the best friend was informed about this. That she was tortured, she was abused, she was beaten up, and that was really a concern. However, still she was continuing. I don't know for what very big reason, of course, that would be. She also felt, that staying with this person is fatal. The person might kill her one day. In spite that, she continued to stay. Definitely, there would be, a reason that is beyond what we can think of, and that's a secret. Maybe that's gone with Shraddha.
Did you ever try to reach out to Shraddha and explain her that this is a toxic relationship, you should move out of this, or did you ever try to reach out to her?
So Shraddha was actually not waiting for our validation or our inputs on this. She was herself very mature to understand. She herself wanted to come out, but as I said, there is something that's hidden, and that something is big, and that there's need to be found out.
So you're saying that there's more to what meets the eye.
Absolutely, because we were informed very limited things by Shraddha herself. Shraddha informed it to her best friend, and it was somehow circulated in the friend circle because it is a concern for everybody. The well-being has to be there of every person you connected with. But there is definitely a lot more to this that's not informed to us.
Did you speak to Shraddha's parents or a brother or somebody close to her after the incident, obviously?
They are actually not wanting to talk to anybody. Is the reason. But yes, I have spoken to the best friend. I took all the updates and everything from her. That what is it, what all happened, and what is just happening. Like, I mean, yesterday was when I just saw the news flashed on my phone, and I was in chills. I was shaken.
You might be also aware that politics has already surrounded this case, and BJP leader Ram Kadam has said that there is a love jihad angle to this particular case. So, how do you take it?
Well, I think there can be a chance because Aftab was no normal man. I mean, doing such a heinous crime requires a courage that a normal man didn't have. And cutting the person in 35 pieces, preserving it in fridge, trying to clear off all the evidence is definitely a work of some professional criminal. So we need to find out whether he's just the product of love jihad, or maybe he's a terrorist, or he's into some mission or what not. I mean, all major angles should be investigated, I think, in this case.
In this regard, we also spoke to people in the vicinity, staying vicinity of Aftab Poonawalla, who did not wish to be named, who told us that the house was recently being rented by Aftab Poonawalla's father, Amin Poonawalla, Also, we came to know that Aftab was a very hostile person, and he used to not speak to a lot of people. He was not a very friendly person, and not only with general people, but people with his own age, he was not very friendly. So that this is what we came to know after being on ground exactly where Aftab Poonawalla used to stay before going for a live-in with Shraddha Walkar. We are going to provide you with all the updates regarding this particular murder case, but for that you have to keep watching HW News.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.